2 months ago, Jana Duggar turned 32. The lack of public celebration by her family did not go unnoticed. Fans, however, did not snub her. Many have been excitedly following her for years, seeing how different her life is from her siblings. Now, fans are rooting for Jana to get her very own home makeover show. Is that a good idea? Jana Duggar is known for her crafts and her projects. While so many of her siblings were marrying almost the instant that they became legal adults and began churning out babies, that was not her path. She has a green thumb. She has an eye for decorating. And she is pretty handy with tools and materials. In a recent Instagram post, Jana highlighted just that as she dealt with several planks of wood, turning these wood scraps into something I can use for my next project. Jana captioned her photo. She then tagged the picture, #SaveTheDifference. Pretty catchy, right? That is what her fans and followers though, too. Comment after comment poured in, encouraging Jana to turn her passion projects into a new path in life. They're not saying that she should start a business. They're saying that she should relaunch her television career. Can't wait to see. You could do a YouTube channel for decor, gardening and other projects, wrote one commenter. The projects you took on for family on your show were awesome, another praised. That comment continued, I loved the time you all surprised your parents with a master bedroom remodel. Another noticed her catchy hashtag and suggested that she should run with it. That would be a great name for HGTV show. Save the difference, the commenter suggested. Another echoed a similar sentiment, we want to see your projects. Great, you can use scraps to make something nice. Another wrote, I agree with everyone, you should have a channel. I would so watch your channel. There was a time when TLC would have been a natural fit for such a spin-off home repair series. However, that time has clearly passed. The Duggars are not affiliated with TLC, not after Counting On was cancelled last year. The network cancelled their first show in 2015. Then, TLC bent over backwards to find a vehicle to inject their extreme lifestyle and toxic beliefs into viewers' eyeballs with a sanitized spin-off. But Counting On still funneled money into Jim Bob Duggar's pockets. In fact, over time and over the objections of many viewers, he and Michelle eventually returned to the show, little by little. By the final seasons, it was just like the original series, except that Josh didn't appear. TLC is unlikely to give the Duggars a third chance to bring disgrace and shame to the network. Sure, it's unlikely that Josh can commit any further sex crimes against helpless little girls while he is in prison. But we all know that more scandals will come from this family and their cult, and many people now have a better understanding of the role that they all played in covering for Josh. Obviously, this is not Jana's fault, she did not ask to be born to toxic parents or raised within a restrictive cult. But at this point, the Duggar brand is likely too toxic for TLC to touch again. Maybe a smaller network would be interested in giving Jana her own show, but even then, there's a decent chance that Jim Bob would be the one cashing the paychecks. Within the extreme beliefs of the Duggar family, church, and cult, Jana is effectively her father's property at 32. The only way to escape this, without fleeing from the family altogether, would be to marry a man of whom Jim Bob approves. Jana would then become her husband's property for the family beliefs. Frankly, it's believed that Jana has only been permitted to remain unmarried for so long because her parents rely upon her for childcare. For that reason, it seems extremely unlikely that Jim Bob would allow Jana to have her own show if they can't use it to line their pockets and promote their worldview. Still, if Jana ever breaks away from the cult and makes her way on her own, we would love to see what she does with her freedom.